Welcome to Magic Workout. This is Adal Brujo, and today's workout is supposed to be done on Fridays because we are working our fifth chakra, which rules our listening skills and communication skills and needs. So let's get started. All you will need for this workout is a couple of plates like this or a couple of dumbbells. If you've been working out with me, just bear with me explaining all of the stuff that you already know. And we are going to swing like this because there's too many people coming that is new, and I just have to welcome you all. So bear with me and just connect to yourself while I explain everything you already know about magic workout. And we are going to bring the hands like this and switch them and just go with the motion. Magic workout is a way to train that is meant to be effortless. And what we are looking for is to gain strength, to gain muscle, and to gain mobility. And, just by working our end ranges of motion with some conscious tension. Whenever I say tensions, what we do is to imagine that some kind of electricity is coming from the earth and it goes right through you, through your bones and spine up to your head. And when that happens, all of the muscles that you have are activated, are tensed. You are going to tense all of the muscles in a way that is conscious. And then you are going to bring that energy up to your head. It's that easy. That's what magic workout is all about. Here, we don't do any crazy workouts or crazy jumps or crazy stuff. We're not trying to show off or do anything crazy. Just connect to our body in a way that is natural and harmonious and holistic and effortless. Applying conscious tension. And the most important part is aligning our energy to our intentions. So we usually work on every chakra for every day, the 7 days of the week, and each day we are working every chakra. And we are setting intentions and we are having some affirmations while we move, because to be a creator of your reality, you have to take care of three things: how you think, how you feed yourself, and how you move. So let's just go up and down. But when we are going up, we are going to open our legs wide like this. So we are going up and we are coming down, and then just feel the connection with your body and start listening to what your body is saying. We we not we don't always listen only with our ears. We listen through vibration. So we are learning how to communicate and how to listen to our body in a vibration kind of way. Okay, so now we are going to bring the arms to the sides and we are going to rotate all the way down as far as you can, and then just go back and do it on the other side. So let's do it right now. We just rotate the arms back and forward. And as I always tell you, you can just be standing here and concentrating on the move that you are working on, or you can just balance your body in different ways or dance, whatever you are up to, whatever you feel like doing. And it doesn't matter if you are doing it right or not. It's not, we are not in a competition. We are not judging anything that we do. We are just doing and having some movement. And all of the voices in your head or outside that say that you look silly or ridiculous or blah, 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 just acknowledge them and say thank you and just keep doing your stuff, because those voices are not going to do anything for you. So now we are going to the front and we are going to create the same rotation movement, trying to go as deep as you can. So let's do it now. I go to the front and I just go here and here. For me, I like to just play with my feet as well. But like I told you, you just can be standing or playing around and just not losing sight that you are trying to go as far as you can in the rotation, and feel that energy building up in your shoulders and on your arms, and then just relax. Now we are going to go up here and we are going to do the same thing. We are going to rotate back and forward. But let's just take a moment to have some deep breaths. Just to settle the energy. I'm setting the energy up so that I listen and learn how to listen. Listen closely to everything going on in and out of me, and acknowledging that we are listening. We are listening to our bodies, listening to our soul. We are listening to what other people that care about us need to say. The people that we love, the people that love us. We kind of just shut our mouths up and start to give them the gift of listening. I will listen. I don't need to say anything. I don't need to show any kind of judgment or opinion. I'm going to listen to you and really understand what you're saying and where are you coming from. And whenever I feel this little need to speak up and interrupt you, I'm going to wake up from the dream and I'm going to just keep my mouth shut and open my ears a little bit more so I can listen to what the person that I'm talking to is saying, or I'm listening to what my body is saying, or the signs that my body is giving me. Also, I listen everything that the universe has to tell me through people, through messages, through signs, through omens. I'm gonna start shutting up and just listen. So we are going to go up here and we are going to do the same. We are going to rotate and go as deep as you can. Twist from the shoulders and get your all of your muscles involved. We are even pushing our pelvis upward so that our hips and legs are also working. They are active, working to support me. So, and if I'm not like this, I'm going to dance a little bit or sway or just move my hips to both sides, whatever you want to do. Just make sure that all of your body is engaged in the movement. And now we are going to find the tensions in these movements. So we are going here first, and then we are going to have the rotation. And when I reach my end range, I see if I can go a little bit deeper. And then I'm going to bring the tensions up. Like I told you, this energy coming up through your body and tensing all of the muscles. It's useful if you make sound effects like and move your body like you're getting shocks, because that's gonna make you push a little harder. The more you do it, the more you will learn how to tense all of your muscles. So whatever you are feeling, it's totally fine. It's not um, the only confirmation that you need is that it's that you are actually tensing your muscles and you feel some kind of change in your energy and in your body. So let's do it. And I'm gonna rotate to the front, find the end range, see if I can go a little bit deeper, and then just bring the tensions up. Bring the energy through your arms and release. You may feel dizzy doing this, so take a time to deal and have something to lean on to in case you want to, kind of like faint. Hopefully that won't happen. I know it won't. It's not that bad, but the sensation can be so strong sometimes. So we're again to the sides, and now we are going to rotate back. And I rotate as much as I can and bring the tensions up. And release. Take a couple of deep breaths. Because now we are going to the front and we are going to rotate to the outwards to the side. Find the end range and go a little bit deeper if you can, and then bring the tensions up. This energy, just feel how tenses all of your muscles. Your um, hips must be like pushed forward and your stomach sucked in, and just tense all of the muscles, and that's gonna do the magic of Magick workout. So we are going to the front, and I'm going to rotate my hands as much as I can and find the end range and go a little bit deeper, and then bring the tensions up. And release. Today, no matter what I am doing, no matter what I am up to or who I am with, I will wake up from the dream every time to listen. I'm gonna open all of my senses to absorb whatever the other person or the omen or my body is telling me without judgment. Because if I'm judging, I'm using my mind, and I am teaching to use my body instead. My body is going to give me all of the signs. My intuition is going to tell me if something is good or not. Not my fear, not my guilt, not my ideas of what I should do. Just my gut. I trust my gut. And if my gut is telling something that contradicts my reason, I pay attention to my gut. So I go to the front, and then I rotate outward outwards. Find the I mean inwards. We are going all the way. Oh, I forgot. Oh my God, whatever. So we are going here and rotate and bring the tensions up. And just breathe. So now we are going to go up and we are going to rotate outwards like this, and then we will bring the tensions up. So I make sure my arms almost touch my ears, and then I rotate outwards, find my end range, and bring the tensions up. Ah. I am listening to this energy that I am working with. I am listening to its wise sensations and omens and feelings. That's the way my body communicates with this energy. So I honor every sign and I honor every emotion and I honor every need that my body is requiring of me, and I'm listening. I have no buts. I have no maybes. I have no excuses. I just listen. Whenever we are talking to someone, there's a tendency to defend ourselves, like some part of ourselves is being damaged or attacked. Even in the simplest conversation, we tend to try to stop the conversation so that we can speak and we can talk and we can communicate. But we barely do the opposite, which is just shut up so that the other person or the other whatever is now giving us what he or she or it has to tell us. So we are training to wake up from the dream and just take what the other person is saying and don't judge it, just understand it and acknowledge that what the other person is telling you is valid because it's coming from his or her or its perspective. And then we just let it in. It doesn't mean we are going to change our views or change our way of thinking. Maybe we disagree on something, and I will never agree to that. But in that moment, I just let the other person telling me what it's telling me, and I'm going to just shut up and listen. I don't need to defend anything or to prove anything. I'm not that important. So now we're going up and bringing inwards, rotating inwards from the shoulders and bring the tensions up. So now we are going to just do this, pushing our hips. Remember, you're supposed to always be like this, not like this, but like this. And we're just going as deep as we can. I always, I'm always eager to listen. My ears and my other senses are open to listening and understanding. That's the basis of a good communication. I listen and I reach an agreement, or I communicate, and we set a new level of intimacy whenever we communicate and have honest communication with others and with ourselves. Honest communication. Honesty doesn't mean it has to be raw or rude. Honest is speaking with our own truth in a gentle and kind way. We don't need to defend anything. We just say and speak our truth. And when the other person is giving its or his or her truth, I'm going to listen, just as I would like to be listened as well. But if for whatever reason the other person or the other group of people or the other situation doesn't want to talk to me and doesn't want to communicate back, I am not here to fix them. I take that as the response and I move on. We don't need to force relationships or conversations with anyone that is not willing to honestly take a look at themselves and took a look at the situation and took a look at the other person in honesty and just speak the truth. So I kind of forgot what I was saying. I lost my train of thought. Maybe because we needed to listen to something. So now we are gonna grab the plates. And we're going to do the same stuff, but now with a little weight on. So I go here and I rotate as far as I can and then bring the tensions up. Oh, and release. You know what? I'm gonna find. Mm, oh, never mind. Now that you could just give me 1 second. And I'm gonna wanna make sure that the mic is still working. I think it is. Yeah. I went grab these plates with less weight because we really need to focus on the tension and not the fact that if we are being able to sustain the pose or not. If this is too heavy still, just drop it off and do it again without weight. It's all in your own level. So now we are coming up here and we rotate back and then bring the tensions up. Oh, and just let it go. Yeah, so that in order for us to be able to listen, we need to let go of our stories and our opinions and our backgrounds and our race and our political posture, whatever it is. We need to let go of all of that in order for us to meet a new world that is reflected in the other person and the situations. If you know what I'm saying, that when I say situations, I mean listening to things that are happening, understanding, listening. So, yeah, we need to let go of all of that so that we actually create a bridge and get to know each other. If everyone in the world would take responsibility of this and just shut everything down and open up to what other people is communicating, this world will be so much different. But we are creating it. I am creating it with you. We are people that communicate just by shutting up. And I'm learning to do that. I'm not perfect. I'm not saying that I do it all the time. All we are doing here is affirming ourselves so that we wake up from the dream and create the personality and the life that we deserve. And in this world, for me, I'm becoming a good listener. I want to stop talking, which is kind of impossible in watching and filming videos. It's kind of like for me. But I mean, in my everyday life, I am becoming quieter, a quieter observer. I am tired of giving my opinions and stuff and the talking, do the talking. I'm gonna start shutting up and listen to what other people is saying, what the circumstances are telling me, and what the omens are telling me, or what spirit is telling me through signs, or what my body is telling me. Our bodies is always speaking to us. It's saying that food was really bad, I feel like crap, or that drink that you drank, it was too heavy for me, I feel like I'm gonna die. Or that these kind of sugary drinks or sugary stuff, or these meals cause me itching in the skin, or cause me inflammation, or it's causing me burning. uh, my gut is burning every night. These are signs that your body is telling you. It's saying, hey, help me, please do a little bit of work, don't be lazy, eat better, move more, don't drink that shit. But we are not listening because our egos are so happy just having um, you know the freedom of not being responsible of your physical apparatus. And we are too trapped in that story, and we are speaking and speaking and speaking and speaking, but not really listening to our body. So anyway, that's too much talk. Please just tell me to move on. We are going to the front and we are rotating in. Find the end range and then bring the tensions up. And release. Take a couple of breaths. Go to the front and rotate to the other side. And bring the tensions up. Ooh, that felt really powerful. There's a lot of stuff that we shouldn't be listening to. There's a lot of stuff that we just should ignore, and we still listen, and we spend a lot of energy just getting a lot of information in from every source and from everyone and from every tweet and from every notification, that this energy is taking us and draining us our energy. And so we become like zombified and stop really listening to what's really important. So just be aware of what kind of things you listen to, because if you consciously or unconsciously let them in, they will become your reality. So let's go up and rotate outwards and bring the tensions up. And release. What time is it? Okay, we have perfect timing. It's always perfect timing. Everything that is happening right now, it's always perfect timing. So we go up and we rotate inwards and bring the tensions up and release. Oh, that was too much sunlight for today. So I'm moving away a little bit to this shade in my wall because we are going to actually need a wall. Find a little wall where you can do these exercises. And what we are going to do is we're going to get close to the wall, touch the wall with our pelvis and with our torso, and bring the arms up here like this, like we are, like a tower, a, um, a T letter, but with our forearms going up, just like this. So, what we're going to do is we're going to separate our fists, our hands from the wall as much as we can. Find the end range and go back. And then we are going to apply tensions. But this time, the first time, we're going to just lift and go back. Lift and go back. And notice that my hips are still being pushed forward. We need to do this. Like, that Henry Cavill is touching? Well, you push and then just bring the arms up and press. One more time. And one more time. Now just shake your arms. Shake your arms and shake all of the stress away. And you know what? We are going to shake away the need to interrupt whenever someone is saying something. We stop trying to prove our point. We give up on that. We are not that important because this time we are going to be curious about what other people is saying and trying to see their point and see their vision. Doesn't matter that I have to agree with them, whether I should just be a yes man. But I give up on the fight. I give up on the need to argue and to prove a point. I am past that. I am just listening. So now let's do it again. And we are going to bring the arms, lift your hands off the wall, and then bring the tensions up. Ah, ah. Oh, let's do it one more time. Push your hips forward. Lift the hands off the wall, and then bring the tensions up. And shake your arms. Just like this. Pull. And now we are going to push the fists or the hands into the wall. Like we are trying to, like we are ghosts. We are trying to trespass the wall. Like just go through it. We push forward our fists. So push forward. Obviously, nothing's gonna happen, but just the sensation of pushing forward is activating the muscles. So let's do it again. And let's do it again. And just Be wary not to lift your elbows from the wall. So let's do it again, but this time we're going to create tensions up. So let's push the wall and bring the tensions up. And just release. So now we are going to do the same, but this time we're going to be here and then just bring the hands rotating up and down like this, using the elbow as the pivot, and just do it without effort, without tension, just coming up and down. If you can't reach the wall for whatever reason, you are stuck kind of like here, just meet your end range and go back and just come up and down. And relax. Sometimes what other people is telling us with their words, lack of words, their actions or their lack of action, it's a clear message that it's gonna be painful to deal with. But stop closing your ears and stop just ignoring what they are saying. Acknowledge their true message. Their true message is being spoken by their actions mainly. So pay attention to the actions instead of the words. Because people can, charm you with words, but their actions will speak otherwise. And when you realize that, be brave enough to listen and to take action and to really listen, no matter how painful it is. It's happening for a reason, and you will find out the reason later. So don't doubt yourself. Whenever what you're listening is not pleasant or is contradictory or is not respectful, acknowledge the message. Don't lullaby yourself into saying something like that, like, oh, poor thing, he doesn't know what he's doing, whatever justification you have. Just shut that up and really listen to the actions, and then you will find it clear what to do. So go up here and go back, and here we're going to bring the tensions up. Notice that I'm pushing the fists into the wall. So we are going to the other side and push the fists into the wall and bring the tensions up. Suck the energy into your head. Do it as strong as you can. If you can't do it that strong for now, it's okay too. It's all at your own level. So go here, find the end range, go as high as you can, and then push the hands into the wall and bring the tensions up. And release. We are awakening muscles that are usually asleep because we are not using them really often. So by doing this, getting to end ranges of motion and bringing this energy consciously into that movement, into that end range, what's going to happen is these little muscles are being activated and waking up. So every time you do it and you come work out with me, you will realize that your mobility and your flexibility is improving because that those muscles are starting to respond and they are being, integrated into the nervous system configuration to let the brain know that it's okay to move these muscles, so your body is going to be more supple. So come work out with me. Magic workout is cool. So let's go up here again and then push the hands to the wall and the elbows and bring the tensions up. Tense all of the muscles. And release. Now let's do it to the other side. Going down, push the fists into the wall, bring the tensions up. And just relax. Now we all have to do is put our arms up the wall like this, and we are going to thrust our hip back, trying to bring the chest to the wall. So if you can go as deep, just find your end range, the place where you say this is it, and we are going to stay there for a while. So just do it slowly and try to bring the chest to the wall. For me, I can do it with a little bit of effort, so I'm going a little bit less deep and just feel the sensation. Stick your butt up like you're waiting Henry Cavill to come to your house, and you are married to him, and you are like waiting for him to, to have a good time with you. In that case, oh, okay. Now we are do the same thing, but this time we are bringing the tensions up. So find the wall, find your end range. For me, I can do it easier now. So I go here and then bring the tensions up. Do it carefully. Go slowly up, tensing all of the muscles. And release. Oh, this felt really good. So remember, imagine that this beam of energy. Using the visualization and imagination process is really required here, because that's gonna strengthen your capacity to envision and to visualize. And we are getting our body involved in this process because what we live usually is felt in the body. So every time we have affirmations or mantras saying stuff like, yeah, I am enough, I love myself, I learned how to listen, stuff like that. If we just say it, we are just vibing it, but we are not actually feeling it physically. So magic workout is a workout where we integrate the visualization process along with the physical process. So everything that we are affirming, we are actually feeling it materially, and that's gonna make it easier for us to manifest. So we go down again and bring. For me, it's way easier now. I hope for you too. And then just create attention and use the visualization tool so that you visualize the rays coming up. And just visualize this energy around your shoulders. Visualize this energy that is getting integrated, and it's coming from your shoulders to your ears. and from your heart to your ears, and from all of the muscles of your body to your ears, so that you open yourself up to listening a little bit deeper, a little bit more present, and more aware. We are learning to shut up and to kill the need to speak and to interrupt. We learn how to listen first. We pay attention. So let's do it one more time. Go down. For me, it's now really easy. So I'm going deeper and then bring the tensions up. And release. Okay. I think we are done with today's workout. I hope you enjoy the movement. And now we are going to do our breathing. I hope this doesn't fall down. Yeah, our breathing session. It's very important to not skip this part. If you are kind of like skipping breathing process, it's really important that you don't do it. Just go through it and learn how to enjoy breathing a little bit more and all of the sensations that it brings. So don't be um, afraid of to breathe and to just go along with me for like 12 to 15 minutes longer. So let's do it. I'm gonna lay down here. I'm gonna get comfortable, and we are going to do breath of fire, which is rapid exhales, and the inhalation comes by itself. And we're going to do it in different speeds. And then we are going to do gasping breath, which is like when we are scared, we take the air with this impulse, like we are frightened, or we receive a strong emotion and we are like, or we receive a wet uh, bucket down us. Wet, I mean, oh my gosh. Oh. A bucket full of cold water. Oh my god. Anyway, I think I'm already tired. It's Friday after all. So we are going to do gasping breath, and then we are going to hold our breaths in and out. And when we hold it in, we are going to suck the energy in and tense all of the muscles that like we are doing it from the beginning, and then just release and hold your breath for as long as you can. So let's get it done. Gasping breath. Take a full breath in and bring the tensions up. And release. And hold your breath for as long as you can. Breathe in. Push the energy up, up, up. And let go. Oh, I went elsewhere for a while. Uh, I am learning how to listen to myself. The most important part in the communication process is getting to listen to myself and to be honest with myself, so that all of my actions and all of my opinions and all of what I say is in harmony with what I really want first. And I give myself time to just not react and don't speak, just listen. And I am listening to myself first so that I get to know myself better. And from that point, the need to defend my opinions or whatever I do, it's just foolishness, because I don't have anything to prove or to defend. And I learn how to listen to others also, so that I experience their experience from my shoes, and having a little bit of understanding on what they are communicating. I'm no longer angry because people communicate stuff that I don't like. I am done with reacting to what other people is communicating. I just listen. There is no need for discussion, really. Just deep listening. So let's do our next round. Faster. Breathe out. Take a full breath in. And let's breathe out and take a spin breath. Take a full breath in. Squeeze all of your muscles. Bring the energy up. And breathe out. Take a little bit sip of air. Breathe out. And hold your breath. Breathe in. Push the energy up. And just let it out. let's go for a next round. So take a full breath in and breathe out and do gasping breath. Take a full breath in. Squeeze all of your muscles, bring the energy up, and breathe out. And hold your breath for as long as you can. Take a full breath in. Squeeze. Let's do this mudra here, and we're going to massage this area of our ear, around the ear, and bring the energy and push down, down to the neck, and just go back and do it again, or go back and forward. I am opening my ears and all of my senses to deep, true, and honest listening. I'm dismantling all of the programs that feel threatened whenever I need to listen. And I'm learning how to shut my mouth when it's time to really listen and be in the position of the others, or even the other perspective that I have in myself. We always have two perspectives that we are listening to, either the positive one or the one that is gloomy or negative. And they are all both valid. But you have to understand that as creator of your reality, you get to choose what kind of vibration you are tuning into. So when you are confronted with um, a decision, or yeah, you are at the crossroads and you don't know where to go, just shut your mind up and start to listen to yourself and to your heart. And don't be afraid about what you hear. Just acknowledge it, accept it, and then you will be inspired to get action and to take the right decision. So we are opening to that kind of communication with ourselves. Yeah, we always have the little angel and the little devil telling us stuff. If we just tell them to shut up and go down to your heart and to your gut into your instinct and your intuition, you will have the answer right away. And don't you ever dare doubting that. So thank you for coming, work out with me. Um, I really appreciate these sessions, and I really appreciate that you made it all the way up here to work out with me. Leave a comment below because I want to listen to you. Let me know if you enjoy the workouts, or if you needs that I do something that makes it as easier for you. Just let me know in the comments below, and I will honestly listen. Thank you, and have a wonderful day, and go out there and just have your ears open and your eyes open to the signs and really listen to them. Bye bye. See you later.